Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're just going to talk. I have a few questions that some of my subscribers wanted me to answer. So I guess they wanted to get to know a little bit about me and, you know, my life and my beauty secrets or whatever. But got my trusty iPhone here with all the questions written down. So let's get started. The first question, what product makes you feel like $1,000,000? Well, I would have to say that the product that makes me feel like $1,000,000 is deodorant. I know that sounds weird, but no one likes to go outside smelling, maybe not just deodorant, but like any sort of like bathing, you know, stuff like body wash and soaps. Those make me feel like $1,000,000 because I know some people walking around smelling about like anything, and being clean makes me feel like $1,000,000. So the next question, what's your skincare secret? I don't have any skincare secrets, really. I pretty much just wash my face with a Neutrogena soap bar, and I exfoliate maybe 2 to 3 times a week. That's about it. Since I've gotten older, my skin has gotten a little bit trickier. It likes to break out, and it seems like every time I break out I have scarring. So I try to keep that to a minimum as much as possible. So I try to keep my face, you know, as clean and as healthy and, you know, completely rid of dead skin as much as I can. So I guess that's my skincare secret. Oh, and Vaseline. It's a great product. You should invest. What's your hair care secret? My hair care secret is olive oil. Olive oil is, I think, the best thing those Greeks could have ever invented, because olive oil, it helps with illnesses, it nourishes things, it, you know, hydrates things. I've always known about olive oil, but a few months ago my mom was like, she was doing my hair, and she was in the kitchen with like a spatula and a little container of like hair grease, and she was like pulling olive oil up in it and stirring. I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, well, it'll help your hair grow and, you know, blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay. So since then, every time I buy like a thing of hair grease, I like pour olive oil in it and oil my scalp, and my hair has done like completely 360. It is healthy, it is growing. It's not growing in length, it's just getting really thick. But olive oil has completely changed my hair. Wonderful. So olive oil, yes. What's my biggest workout / diet rule? Really, look at me. Does it look like I work out or diet? No. So I don't have any diet or, you know, hair, you know, no. But anyway, with that, not saying that diet and exercise is not important for a healthy life, because it is, because I'm not a healthy person. I don't think I've ever been. I mean, if you consider big healthy, then whatever, but I'm not. I've pretty much been the same size since I was maybe 16. Do I really like being the size that I am? No, but I've grown to appreciate it. It was like, I figured that if I wanted to be skinny, I would be skinny, but for right now, I like who I am, and when I'm ready to make that health change, then I will. So one step at a time. What perfume is your secret weapon? Deodorant. I'm just kidding. I don't wear perfumes because I don't like, they're so strong to me, and I haven't found anything that doesn't pretty much burn my nose. So if I were to wear a perfume, it'll probably be something of a sweet pea scent. I really like that scent. That's probably the only thing that I've ever worn that is perfume-like, and it's not really that strong. But I don't like perfumes and some colognes. I just can't stand them. So I'm just trying to stay clean and smelling good with my body soaps and powders. Most treasured jewelry. I think my most treasured jewelry would have to be anything that has been a gift, really. I remember one of my videos, I stated that my best friend's mother gave me a pair of sterling silver earrings. I absolutely love them. I haven't worn them in a while, but I really love those earrings. I will treasure those forever. Let's see. Here goes my phone. But yeah, anything that has been given to me by somebody with love, I treasure it. So yeah, those are my most treasured possessions. My style crush. I don't have a style crush. There's nobody in the fashion industry that I really look up to. I mean, no. I can guess my style is kind of old lady chic, if you want to do that. Old lady chic because I was pretty much raised by a much older generation, and dressing young in the house was just kind of out of the question. Dressy and, you know, businessy. I've always been that type of person. I always like to dress like business casual, like all the time. And lately, since for the past few years, I've been kind of getting out of that a little bit, but I haven't branched out that much. But I mean, and you know, being bigger, there's really not much I can, you know, do about the whole dressing young thing. I mean, I can look young, but kind of dressing young, like, unless I start to make my own clothes, like in the stores, I'm really not gonna find anything that's, you know, more catered to my age group that much. But yeah, I'm kind of old lady business attire chic. Tell us something we don't know about you. Well, I kind of just started YouTube, so there's a lot that you don't know about me. I can say one thing that you don't know about me is that I'm a music major. Yeah, I'm going to school for music. It's been a really rough road, but I'm getting there. Let's see, what else? For right now, I think that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm a music major. A lot of my friends don't think I should be because, hello, I'm beautiful and I do a lot of beauty things, and they're like, you should be a cosmetologist or something. So I'm just like, no, I'm going to be a music major to have something to fall back on, because, you know, I like the idea of being a teacher much more than I like the idea of being a cosmetologist or, you know, whatever. But I do have like dreams and aspirations for myself. I have goals that I want to reach towards in my life. I'm like, if I could be a band director and I can also be like a makeup artist and like one day eventually have my own makeup line, hey, I would totally do that. But in reality, those two lives don't coexist. They really don't. I mean, like, you can be a teacher and own your own business, but where I want to go with the whole makeup thing, I think it's gonna take up more of my time where I'm gonna have to leave the music thing behind. So for right now, I'm more to the music thing, and I'm perfectly content with just, you know, doing makeup tutorials on YouTube. I think those are the end of the questions, but I'm going to keep rambling on because I can do that because it's my video. I hope this video is not 24 hours long, but it may happen. I'm going to talk about, I don't know. Hold up, let me think. Let's talk about the book that I'm reading right now. The book. Okay, it's not really a book, it's a PDF at the moment. But I have started to read 50 Shades of Grey. It is like the book for like middle-aged housewife women and some young adults who, you know, are into romance novels and that sort of thing. I'm only on chapter 4, but from what I'm hearing from other people, this book is going to get kind of racy. And I like racy. I don't think it's going to be like Zane racy. You know, if any of you have read a Zane book, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't think it's going to be that type of thing. I think it's going to be more the typical romance novel, you know, girl is like conflicted with life. She's like kind of she feels that she's the ugly duckling, and then some handsome guy comes along and finds her beautiful, and they just like, you know, and then the Zane stuff. But I think it's gonna be a much toned down version of that. I'm liking the book so far. The characters, I don't know. I think a little bit more could have been done with the characters, but I think as I continue to read it, you know, you'll get more into the characters. Like, I'm not going to talk much about the book. Anna, yes, Anna. I don't know. I think she's that typical girl. I mean, she's a pretty girl, but she doesn't think that she's pretty. She's awkward. And yet she has this like gorgeous man like Channing Tatum trying to get with her, you know, and she's just like, I want this guy, but why is he interested in me? You know, I'm so normal, why is this guy interested in me? And this guy is just like, I'm not good enough for you, blah 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 blah. But really I think he's secretly like, man, if only you knew what I could do to you. They have like this relationship right now where it's just like they butt heads a lot, and she has a strong personality and so does he, and she's like really into her opinions and so is he. And I kind of like put myself in her character because I'm just like, I'm kind of like her, the opinionated side and like strong-willed, and I like his character because I don't mean anybody like mega rich or anything, but I like people or like guys who are just like, has like 5 words to my 1, because I can kind of talk and I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of mouthy. So I think like people that pretty much don't take crap from me, I really like them. But I'm not saying that you can like, you know, I'm going to be a pushover, but I'm just saying like, if you can pretty much challenge what I have to say to you, because if I'm going to speak something, it's going to be nothing but the truth. So if you can challenge what I'm saying and like kind of put me in my place real quick, I respect you so much more. And so I kind of liked his character in that aspect, because she's like rambling on and he's like, oh no, this is how it's going to be. I like that. I do. I like that. And I've gotten all that in 4 chapters. I mean, Okay. But anyway, on to the next subject. Let's see. Oh, my makeup today. Isn't it fabulous? Let me scoot up for you so you can see. Oh yeah, I'm really digging this makeup today. I just feel so bright and so glowy today for some reason. It's so beautiful. But hey, if you want a makeup tutorial on this look, you should leave comments and say, hey, do a makeup tutorial on this look because it's fabulous. And I think so. And even if you didn't think so, I mean, I don't care about your opinions. But it's beautiful. I like it. I'm like contoured to heck right now. I love it. Anyway, it's just a great look for me at the moment. I just feel so bright. Oh, one thing right now, it looks so cool. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really digging this bun. I used to wear buns like this all the time in high school. I'm trying to tell you, I was an old lady. But anyway, I really like it. And this shirt, man, my mom gave this to me. Isn't that crazy? And it's like a little crop thing. It like comes like under your boobs, so you have to wear like a tank top under it unless you want to be trashy, and I'm not trashy. So, but yeah, it's a really cool shirt. It's semi-sheer. It's not that sheer, but I mean, you can see through it pretty well. I think that's all I want to talk about. But anyway, if you would just like to hear more from me, or if you like more personal stuff like this, just leave a comment in the description box and I'll, you know, see what I can do, because I like talking to the camera. It's like I'm talking to someone, and I still feel weird because I'm not used to the whole camera thing. I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I see people out this window, they're probably looking at me and thinking I'm crazy, but I don't care. Hey, I can be crazy. It's cool. But anyway, follow me on Twitter. What is my Twitter name? All those links will be in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. I think I Instagram more than I tweet. I can like show you what I'm doing instead of telling you. I mean, yeah. I'm also on Facebook. And I have a blog. So this video we posted on my blog, plus like something else I want to ramble about. So just follow that. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and if you have a Pinterest, do that too. I pin often. I pin things. I like to, you know, plan my life and marriages and baby rooms. I'm not even dating and I'm planning like baby rooms and marriages. Who does that? Crazy women do that. Hey, but anyway, I think I'm done talking now. And if you like me talking to you like this, then let me know. Rate, comment, subscribe. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye.